Hi, action fans. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. And here in my latest installment of my favorite action film franchises, I'm going to go with the longest running film franchise in history, James Bond. It's going on for over 60 years. There are at least 25 films. It depends if you consider Never Say Never Again with Sean Connery and the Casino Royale parody in 1967 with David Niven. Depends on your take on it. I consider Never Say Never Again part of the franchise. May not be the best Bond film of them all, but Sean Connery was in it, so I have to consider it. It's based obviously about this character, James Bond, who's a spy for Her Majesty's Secret Service, and most of his adventures he's going against Spectre, an evil organization hell bent on ruling the world, right? You had great locations, great action sequences, gadgets at times, guns, and not that it's politically correct anymore, but we had a lot of women who were in the beginning strictly as eye candy. Rightfully so, they became part of the story, and we've Bond has adapted. Where they're going to go next after Daniel Craig has stepped down, we don't know. I enjoyed every guy who's played it, to be honest. Everybody brought something to the table. Roger Moore had that. He brought a sense of humor to the character. Sean Connery was the guy who was, he looked great in a suit, but he also looked good in, vacation clothes, and he could be the everyday guy at the bar, and then he could be the sophisticated man in the tux. Daniel Craig brought kind of the same kind of swagger that Connery had. Um, you know, Pierce Brosnan also kind of had a swagger and also had a little bit of the Roger Moore thing going for him. Dalton only did two films. I think they're underrated. They had the prototype of what Daniel Craig would bring to the table if you rewatch it. If you look at them carefully, it is the prototype to Casino Royale. But that's my take on it. Lazenby was great too. He only did one film, but it's an underrated film in my opinion. If I'm gonna rank them, there's no order. It's just the ones that I would always go back to. I'm gonna go with From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Live and Let Die, The Spy Who Loved Me, For Your Eyes Only. Then I'm gonna say The Living Daylights, Golden Eye, Tomorrow Never Dies, Casino Royale, Skyfall are probably the ones I would always go back to. The other ones are good too, but those are the ones that I keep returning and watching over and over and over again. Like I said, every guy brings something to the table. This franchise has made, if we consider inflation, it's roughly a little over $19 billion in revenue. So this is a moneymaker for sure. But I like it for the adventure. I've always have. And I'm hoping they're going to continue. Whoever plays it, I'm sure will bring something new to the table. And hopefully will bring James Bond to 2024 and onward. But that's my take. I love this franchise. I always will. Like I said, great locations, great stunts, and sometimes a little eye candy never hurt anybody. But that's me. You let me know. What do you think of this franchise? Do you like James Bond? Who's your favorite? I have to go first. Number one, Sean Connery. Always will be number one for me. But you let me know what you think. Share your thoughts. I'll put maybe a trailer of one of the films down below. You let me know what you think. Share your thoughts with us. What is your favorite Bond film? Do you have one? Do you not like the franchise, and why? We'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts with us down below, and I'll see you soon.